gotta find it. You gotta find our people on the internet, because you ain't gonna see it on BBC News. Yeah? Nelson Mandela. Who's his wife? She's still continuing the struggle. This is interesting. Who started the civil rights movement? It was a woman. It's interesting, isn't it? The civil, you must see men, like Malcolm and Martin and the leaders, yeah? It's a woman who said, you know what, I've had enough, arrest me. Then the whole community came round and rallied around her. Sister Rosa Parks. She refused to sit at the back of the bus anymore. Or stand up. I'm tired now, I'm not getting up for you. What, you're 20 years old and I'm tired from work and I have to get up for you? No, bring police. That's how it started. Keep that in mind, that's our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Apart from Bola. Who is that? Afeni Shakur. Respect, brother. Don't forget Afeni in it. Who was Afeni? And what was she doing in the 60s? Tupac was born from the revolution. Never forget that. Maybe that's why he was assassinated. He had the revolutionary gene.
That's right.
Yeah. He was being a bit silly, yeah, Crystal and yeah, women. But you know what? If he matured, he would have still had that spark from his mum. Yeah? So let's get into conscious hip-hop of the 80s. Political rap would not exist today. Like Public Enemy and KRS-One if it was not for the civil rights movement. Malcolm and Martin, the Black Panther Party, right? These are just some of the African Americans who led powerful movements in fighting black equal rights. Let's not forget them. Yeah, they're from America, but it's reflected here. In the Caribbean, we heard about Malcolm and Martin. In America, in London, it was a global thing. It started in America. It doesn't mean it's detached from here. Yeah? Black Panthers. Does anyone know the Black Panthers were? They're still around. Who are they? Anyone? Political Party for Black Rights. Right, okay.
Self-defense.
What they did was, policemen were just bracking up women and men all the time in Oakland, in the US, and they said, you know what, we have a right to bear arms. It's American law. So let's start defending ourselves. Not with hostility, but if you're going to come at me, that's what they did. Yeah? And it was legal. Black Panther Party for self-defense. They set up breakfast programs in communities for children who couldn't, families who couldn't afford to feed their children or give their children lunch or breakfast. They set up breakfast kitchens, right? You'd have like militant man in apron. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we want. You know what I'm saying? Bad man in apron cooking. Yeah, we want eggs. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were about. They set up breakfast program for young children who couldn't afford food. Yeah, in Oakland. That's how they started. No traffic lights. People were just getting, children were just getting knocked down. Certain things were happening. So they set up systems. That's like saying, okay, police ain't coming in, let's set it up properly. That's what they did, yeah? So let's shift on. Black Panther Party for self-defense. They weren't messing about. What we're doing nowadays. Some of these people are our age. You know what I'm saying? This is like our parents. They weren't messing about. What are we doing, man? That's the question. The answer to that question is, what are you doing? Who's got nephews and nieces here? Who knows about Malcolm X? Who could tell a story? If I said, come up here and talk about Malcolm X for 2 minutes, could you do it? Hands. Who could do it? If I said, come up here and speak about Marcus Garvey, I'm not going to do it. But if I said, right, speak about it for 2 minutes, could you do it? Hands up. Who could do it? Look, he could do it. And how old are you? How old are you, young man? Little God. Are you 3?
3.
Or 4?
3.
3. You see what I'm saying? A man can talk about, you know what I'm saying? He can talk about Marcus Garvey. Now I'm saying to you, what are you doing? What you could do is speak to your nieces and nephews. You could say, do you know Marcus Garvey? And they'll be like, who's that? And you'll be like, you don't know. And they'll be like, what do you mean I don't know? Who's that? And you'll be like, you don't know Marcus Garvey? No, please tell me who's Marcus Garvey. Who is he? Break it down. That's what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Simple. Simple as that. That's how it starts. Probably how Martin Luther King started when he was a youth. You know what I'm saying?